This here is the brand new Naturehike Far Mountain backpack. This is pretty darn good, and in this video we're going to take a close look at this backpack, if it's any good, what it's capable of, and if you're interested in this backpack, check out the link in the description area and you can get yourself one if this is something that is of interest to you. Anyways, let's get into the video. This here is a brand new backpack that I've got from Naturehike. Now I've got a couple of Naturehike products and I really like their gear. Very well priced and pretty good quality if I say so myself. Now this doesn't look like a backpack, does it? Look how tiny it is. But this is one of the pros of this backpack in that it folds up so small. In fact, if I wanted to, I could even bend it like this and there you have it. That's a backpack right there. But first of all, this is called the Naturehike Far Mountain backpack. It's 25 liters in capacity and it weighs only 440 grams. This really is deceptive in its capacity. 25 liters, but this can really pack heaps into its compartments. Now, let me just show you what this is like. Opening it up, this has two water bottle pockets up on the side. This has a bit of a stretchy band system here where you can put in, I don't know, your shoes, you know, if you're into canyoning, maybe your canyoning helmet, anything that you can think of that may be able to be retained in here. On the back are these straps like this. I guess a bit of the con is that they're not padded, all right? They're thin straps. But having tested this already a number of times, I can honestly say it feels great. It feels great on my shoulders and it doesn't dig in. I like the width. Yeah, pretty happy with it. You'll see it's got multiple adjustment points. It has a chest strap system across, all right, that simply buckles in like this. It's got a, they call it a life-saving whistle. I think I did that the wrong way around. There we go. There's a whistle right there. Okay. And it also has a waistband buckle system as well up on the bottom, so you can tighten around your waist, which I like. So multiple options how to fix them up here and here and here, and all down here as well. Now talking about the waistband belt, you can actually detach them if you don't want them on, and they simply go like that and off it comes. So very easy to detach. However, I actually like having them on. It goes back into place. There we go. It has a handle here, like a lot of backpacks. Inside, we have a big amount of storage area, but I'll just show you, it's got another pocket system inside, and you'll see it opens and closes, and the zipper system actually seals up really nicely, as you can see. Right there, it opens and closes to a really nice tight seal. Now the pocket, actually quite a bit of capacity in there if you need to store your valuables. Now before we get into actually loading this up to show you what it looks like, the material itself is very interesting. It kind of looks like that ripstop material that many people are familiar with. Okay, you can see the crisscross design in it, but on the inside here, it's got this sort of a film. I guess the idea of this is to keep a lot of things watertight. Now, I'll actually do a test to show you exactly how watertight this is. They don't say that this is waterproof, but there is a great deal of water tightness with this bag compared to my usual bag. Now, just as a comparison, my usual bag that I take out hiking is the CamelBak Rim Runner. The difference with this is that's as small as it gets. And you saw how small I was able to get this just to that size. This is it. Mind you, this might be a little bit more comfortable, but I honestly have found this to be perfectly fine upon my adventuring. The other difference is this is just over 900 grams and this is 440 grams. So big difference in weight. And the other thing it's got is a water bladder inside. However, the pro of this, the benefit of this is just how small it packs up and its water tightness. This is not watertight. This has a level of water tightness to it that simply just doesn't. The other thing as well is to close it up. The idea here is a lot like these watertight type of bags. You're going to be closing it like this, rolling it as much as you like, and then at some point this will roll around, or you roll it one more and this can go on the outside like so. Proves to be another handle depending how much capacity it's filled up. So let's put a few things in here and give you an idea as to how much stuff can actually fit into it. Now this is just a bit of an idea of what you might take into a kit and go off hiking. I don't take all this stuff, but this is just an example. For example, you might have some gaiters, you might have some creek exploring shoes, a towel, first aid kit, maybe your ID and a knife, a saw, gloves, maybe a change of clothes here. You got your lunch bag and your food all packed up here, and maybe a litre of water and extra 600 mils of water. Okay, so I've got no, proven method of how to pack this stuff, but let's just do this as an example. Chuck my towel in. There we go. Might chuck the clothes in at the bottom. Okay. We've got our lunch bag. There we go. Might get my wallet. And this is my valuables, and maybe a set of keys or whatever can go in there too. Let's just put our saw in the side. I'll zip up our valuables compartment. There we go. Put our gaiters in. Normally probably be wearing this, but once again, just an example. Let's not forget our first aid kit. Chuck the knife in, gloves. Okay, so I'm going to just close this up. Cool. Water bottles up on the sides. That's the 1 litre one. Actually, that's 1.25 litres. I should correct myself. 1.25 litres. This is 600 ml. This is just a fast go bottle. Okay, so there's still a bit of extra room, as you can see, up on the top there if I wanted to pack more in. But I want to also put on my creek hopping shoes, like so. Put the second set in, tighten there, over here. This can take a lot larger version of shoes, but I'm just throwing on these light water ones. There we go, it's pretty good. And that's it. Look, doesn't feel too bad at all. Now, how would the back feel compared to, say, my CamelBak over there? CamelBak has soft padding. This you would pack in such a way that, you put your softer stuff over on this side, and I can tell right now that that would feel fine. Yeah, great. And let's not forget that this is adjustable here, very typical of all of your backpacks. They have an adjustable strap right there and right there on these ones. So nice and easy to adjust. And that's it. Not too bad at all. I really don't mind this, just the fact that it can pack up into such a tiny, tiny size. Chuck it in maybe as a secondary backpack, if you're traveling and you don't want to take this, you can, take this and then unpack it, and you've got, look at this. It actually feels high quality, very happy with it. And yeah, we're gonna just test now the water tightness of it. Okay, so we are now going to check how waterproof this backpack is. I've still got my stuff in there. I've just taken off the creek shoes and the water bottles, but everything else is in here. And let's just say you're going to be doing some form of water crossing and you want to keep your contents dry. Okay, so this is a bit risky for me, but let's just take a look. Okay, that's how it floats at the moment. Okay, excellent. Let's actually really dunk it in, shall we? Okay, here we go. Totally submerged. Okay, we're not going to keep it under there. Normally this will just go across the top of your water and sort of float there, but you saw I totally submerged it. Now let's actually have a look. Did the contents stay dry? All right. That looks pretty good. The lunch bag. Gloves are dry. My gaiters are dry. First aid kit is dry. Hey look, I'm going to say this is all dry. Pull out the towel. Towel's all dry. The wallet. There we go. Hey, that actually worked. Feels totally dry inside. I cannot feel anything wet inside. It's just outside was all wet. Not too bad at all. Okay, look, I'm going to call that good. I'm not going to say that it's absolutely waterproof, but for floating down a creek, you know, just like we just did there, the bag could float down as you're going for a swim or trying to get to the other side. Your backpack will float down upon the water, you know, and I even submerged it under and still the contents were dry. Otherwise, not too bad whatsoever. Really, really like it. I think it's a great purchase, great bang for buck, around $40 from Naturehike. Once again, I'll leave some links in the description. If you're interested in getting this, then check out those links and you'll be supporting this channel. Yeah, thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up and I will catch you up on the next one.